you want to be turned on by life. You want to be creative. You want to be in flow. You want to be deep into your feminine power. But you can't. You can feel it. You can feel this block within you. It's this divide between who you want to be, what your soul wants, and who you've been told you can be, who you've been allowed to be. And that's where your nervous system comes in. What is safe and what is comfortable to be expressed. And it's this divide. You're sipping the surface of life and you're never getting to the bottoms, to the depths of the cup where the juice is. Because what you want isn't skimming for the top. It's buried in those depths. It's buried in this residue. Into these fractal patterns that run through your entire fucking psyche. But when you decide, when you set the intention to find out who you really are, you've opened the door. You've opened the door. You've opened the permission, and there's no going back. When you set the intention to see the full you, the full range of who you are, fully alive, fully erotic, you start this process. Because when you ask, it's given, baby. It's fucking given immediately. And if you found this, you found it for a reason, because you're on the edge. There's a part of you that can't go on. It can't go on with the same old stories, with the same old fucking patterns. It's like the same sex over and over again. What once turns you on becomes another fucking to do. And you don't even feel alive doing it anymore. And I get it. I fucking get it. That's where I was too. I'd rather die than not feel the fullness of fucking life. And maybe we're talking about sex here. Maybe we're talking about everyday occurrences. But whatever it is, you're ready. You're ready to taste something new. You're ready to go to the edge of who you thought you were, who you didn't think you should be, to live the life you didn't think you could. But it's just like being flipped into a new position. You can turn your reality upside down rather fucking quickly. You can be penetrated with pleasure. You can penetrate the world with your power. But it comes with a decision to see your shadows, to seduce your shadows, to pull out the programs, to face your fears. Who will you disappoint? And it will activate shit you didn't even know was there. Because I'm not just talking surface level transformation, like a haircut, losing a few pounds, or a new job. I'm talking about your fucking identity. everything you thought you were, who you've been told you should be, in the desires you didn't want to tell anybody. You know those desires. The ones that don't fucking go away. But they're always like knocking on your door. The ones that the world tells you you shouldn't want. But your body says otherwise. You don't choose them. They're chosen for you. And you don't have to act on them, but I do believe you have to acknowledge them. Because they hold immense power. And when you see them, and when you acknowledge them, and when you give them a voice, it opens up a reckoning within you. This untapped darkness opens up a whole new fucking you. What is the one thing you want that you think you shouldn't have, or that you couldn't fucking get? You know, for me, I set the intention to be wild and to be feminine and to find the real me. After years of fucking trauma, after years of hardship and struggle, what would it feel like? What would it feel like to be free? Free and well fucked, liberated in love. What would it feel like to get the juice out of life, to squeeze every ounce of it, and to find that in the deepest parts of me? Not waiting for someone to give me something, but to harness it as a knowing in every cell of my being. And when you set that intention, you go on a ride of reclamation, and it takes you to a place that you had no idea was within you. It pulls you into your shadows. It drags you through the programmings and the stories. And it takes you to the portal of your power. Every trigger will come up, and it's here for a purpose. It's here for transformation. And now you stand at this moment in time with the divine. It's the year of shedding. And you can choose to intend to move towards comfort, to move towards the familiar, to move towards safety, security. Or you can choose to unlock the divinity in you, the divine blueprint of who you are beneath all of the stories, all of the shame, and become this walking permission slip for others to follow this fucking path. And while it might drag you into the deepest, darkest depths of your psyche, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you're supported fully. You walk with certainty, knowing you set the intention, you put the order into the universe, And it's delivering in everything that comes your way is here to make you wetter, to make you better, to make you richer. And you can't get it wrong. So dive the fuck in. It's the new year. See what's underneath. See the depths that want a voice.